Hi everyone, this is Date Sonny from This Song Life, back with an episode 3 part 2 with my BGM mode, NHL20 EA Sports Minnesota Wild. So I've decided to do a part 2 for the single reason that I've gone over the team for the last couple hours, still sitting at the trade deadline here, and decided to go over there's pieces and moves I've missed out on, and that's why I've come back to part two for episode three at the trade deadline, and I've decided to go over the goalie situation with the Minnesota Wild, and have decided because Dubnyk is out for the season, I can't keep Kakinen up with the big club for the rest of the 20 games left. So I'm looking for the future in our crease for at least the next 3 years, and I've decided that I'm gonna make a move, and this move is Alexandar Georgiev from the New York Rangers. And from last episode, I was talking about Jeremy Bracco. Um, I went through maybe 5 to 7 different trade scenarios, and nothing worked out that made sense for both sides, so I've respectfully decided to walk away from the Jeremy Bracco trade sweepstakes and have focused my attention towards a goaltender. So the two moves in the first season I've decided to make at this deadline will be the Mikko Koivu to Pittsburgh for their 2020 first round pick, which you have already seen, and with Georgiev, it's a tough deal to try and pull off. Um, but it's a necessary one. And I do believe he has value as a 24-year-old Russian. He's not too tall. Undrafted, came out of nowhere. He's a 12 games played, 7 wins. He has the potential to be a starter for us. We have Dubnyk for another year after this. I'm gonna have to decide what to do with Stalock's contract and Stalock himself. Um, but we're gonna bring in Alexandar Georgiev to command the pipes with Dubnyk going into next season, and for the rest of the season this year, we'll see how he fares as we give him more crease time than the 12 games he's only got this season as Lundqvist. Is having a season like he's 25 again, like he's 24. Um, he hasn't had a season like this since, was this 2012, 2013? Yeah, incredible. It's good to see Hank back in this form. And then the reason being, I want to target a goaltender like Alexandar Georgiev. They have Shesterkin. He's ready to be their backup. Those numbers are looking good. Hartford sucks, apparently, and it's time for him to get some NHL time between the pipes. Same age as Georgiev as well, right? So if you think about it, it's time for him to come up. In real life too, they want to bring him up, and they don't want to carry 3 goalies, so it only makes sense for Georgiev to go to a team that needs goaltending, and we currently need goaltending. I wanted a young guy, someone we could build off, someone who can play for us, and not just a rental, and I believe Georgiev's the perfect fit. So what we've done is gone through a few pick scenarios. I'm not throwing a player in. It's going to just be another pick for player. Um, except We're getting 2 picks. Alexandar Georgiev. Boom. We give him our second. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy to give away a second and a sixth for him. It's hard to get goaltending nowadays. Everyone sees him as a backup. I see more. In real life too. We have Georgiev this year, who 18 games, a 915, 915 save percentage, 299 goals against. He's ready. He's more than a backup in my eyes, so I like what I see. So he's coming to the Minnesota Wild. And then after this deal, I'm not making anything else. I'm happy with that. It's not easy to get a guy like this. And he is the future of the Minnesota Wild. So now I'm gonna stop here. I just wanted to make sure I got that in for you guys. 2021 second round pick and a 2020 sixth round pick going to the New York Rangers in exchange for goaltender Alexandar Georgiev. Could have done a third round pick. That second round pick is because they didn't necessarily just want to give him away, and we were very much in need of a goaltender. I was gonna wait out and give Stalock the pipes with Kakinen as the backup for the last 20 games, but I didn't see that happening. I just don't see that happening in real life if Dubnyk went out for the rest of the season. Especially with the kind of owners that the Wild possess. So yeah, I will stop it here. Next episode will be at the end of the season. I'm gonna do a bit of a simulation throughout the last half here. I've decided that there's no point in showing you anything at this moment in time. We'll get more into a season, more interactive season for you guys as we get into season 2, 3, and 4. As we get more deep into this GM mode. But at the moment, but right now, there's no need to show you the simulation, as realistically I'm trying to lose. So yeah, episode 4 will be up fairly shortly. I'll get through the end of the season and we'll see where we're at. As I said, we'll go through the draft board and build our draft board on this stream itself. So I'm looking forward to that especially. But until then, hope everyone enjoys, and we'll be seeing you next time with the Son Life's Date Sonny Be a GM mode NHL20 EA.